Okay, you're about to literally listen to the worst little ramble you've probably ever heard in your entire life, but I just concised 30 minutes of a giant explanation into about 4 minutes because it didn't need to be any longer than probably 2, but I will update you strangely but surely about everything that's happening. You don't try not to understand the in between, just pay attention to like the main points that I say and you'll be good. Because the in between will get you so confused. Missing someone. Okay, hey baddies, it's Maddie, and it's been a very long time since I vlogged, really posted anything. I was super excited about the apartment stuff and then had a lot go awry. I know that y'all got to see me be super excited about the apartment stuff, but also to me it's very visibly obvious that you can see that there is some stress and tension behind all of it. Well, I'm in the apartment. I can insert a video right here while I'm talking of just like what it looks like a little bit. I'll let you watch that while I finish up a quick little synopsis of what's kind of been going on. So I never really said anything, but for the wedding, because I am still engaged, there was a long reflection period about if we wanted to go through with the wedding in this extremely expensive venue, or if we would be making a smarter decision in having money for the wedding to use as a down payment for a home. And ultimately the decision that was made is that yes, we did want to go straight into a home, and yes, we did want to put that money forth towards a down payment, and that we did want to start our marriage off on such a strong foot. Like those are amazing footholds. That's a wonderful foundation for a marriage, especially to begin on. Upon further evaluation, extremely recently, we talked and have kind of decided that, and this is the whole gist of it, the wedding is back on completely. It was never announced that it was off. It was never really announced to begin with. And tomorrow we will be going and talking to my family about the decision and what's happening and all of the things, and hopefully trying to get the venue booked as soon as possible, because I don't think I made a video on it. If I did, I don't remember, but we did go and see the venue, and it's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. It's everything I've ever dreamed of. It's everything I've ever wanted. It is exactly what I've always seen myself getting married in, and Logan fell in love with it immediately as well. We literally canceled the two other, what were they, the two other appointments to tour venues because we were so set. We didn't just cancel them immediately. We went and looked at a bunch of other places just outwardly. We didn't go inside or anything, which is a little bit of an unfair thing, but when you're so in love with something inwardly and outwardly already, you can already tell, like, if the outside doesn't shape up, then I'm not going to. And so we went and spent the rest of that day driving to venues that seemed good and didn't seem good, and just venues in general that were around where we live. And we were so set on the venue, and I am terrified with everything in me that over the past 3 months, it's been 2.5, but 3 months of this decision making, that the day was booked. If it is booked, my heart and soul will be crushed. But I just wanted to get back in the groove of things. I'm trying to do better for myself. I've been trying to get myself in a little bit of a routine with the dogs as well, which y'all don't even know. I have 2 dogs. I have a pit bull mix. His name is Rascal. He's absolutely precious. I'll insert a picture of him here, obviously. And then I have a little Chiweenie mix, and her name is Spooky. I don't have any pictures of her. I have a video, so I might insert the video of her here, but I got those 2 dogs, and the wedding is back on, and those are kind of my thoughts and feelings and emotions. Okay, so I couldn't not show y'all anything, so I'm gonna show you all their video. Not all of it, I'm just gonna show you a little bit, because obviously, like, I didn't take this, I didn't do it. Like, how, oh my gosh, just die. Did you see those chandeliers? Did you see them? We have to go back. Do you see just this alone? Like,
that is, and it's so tall. It is beyond tall. It's just the most beautiful thing in the world. I love it. I'm in love.
Update now. Logan got sick. Oh, this is Rascal, because you still haven't seen him, but hi Rascal, hi Rascal. Logan came home sick last night from work, and over the course of the night, he just got worse and was running an extremely high fever. We don't have a thermometer, so we don't know what it is exactly, but like, you know when somebody's running a fever and you know when it's high, I promise you that. And it was pretty bad, and we thought it was just allergies because he's allergic to cats, and he was at his family's house the other day and they have 2 cats. So we were kind of just hoping it was that, because he does have a pretty bad reaction to them when he is around them again after not being around them for a while. When he's around them a while, the allergy comes a bit more complacent, but because he wasn't, that's what we were thinking it was. But with it getting worse and him developing chills along with the fever, it was kind of just like a no-go. So we had him get COVID tested. He had to call into work today, and we're gonna try and do a rapid results test with my grandmother tomorrow because she's a nurse, and so she has a bunch of the tests, the rapid result ones that are like instant. And we're gonna try and do one of those tomorrow after getting it from her. But we didn't go see any of my family today because if it is COVID, we don't want to expose anybody. Can we just please talk about how awful my hair is? Look at the root grow out. Look at it's orange now, completely orange now. Like, in the way I had fucked with it in that video. Oh. Wanna update my peoples?
Who's your peoples?
My YouTube peoples. Wanna update my YouTube peoples?
Oh, I guess. COVID positive. Whee!
That all?
Yeah.
So as you heard, Logie did come back positive for the Rona. I didn't get tested because we honestly didn't think he was going to come back positive for the Rona. So, we're either still gonna get a test from my grandmother tomorrow and do it, and if we don't, then I'll just go up to the place and get it done again. But that's our life. So at the moment we have my dad bringing us food, and tomorrow his mom's bringing us some like appliances. It's not appliances. I don't know. She's bringing supplies. She's bringing us some supplies tomorrow. That update on me with bad lighting and a bad angle. I'm eating some fruit from a bowl thing that Logan's mom brought us because it's like 4 in the morning and 3:35 to be exact, and I cannot breathe. I basically, without a doubt, in my own opinion, have COVID. I am extremely congested suddenly, and am having a really congested, wet cough. So I got up because I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to, I got it because of that, but I also had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, and then I grabbed this. It's not like I had to cut the fruit or anything, put it in this. No, I grabbed this out of the fridge, and I got a drink, and that's it. Owen came in here, and I am winded. Like, I waited to start recording because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to say anything because I couldn't breathe that bad already. Sorry, I have to turn the fan on. So just the terrible quality, I understand. The thing with me having COVID versus with Logan is he is very much so your average 19-year-old male. I am very much your pre-existing condition ass bitch of a 19-year-old female. And in context, if you don't know me or haven't known me, or if you do and you don't know these things, you can see me and see that I'm obese. I was born premature. My lungs were not fully developed when I was born. I had asthma growing up for a very long time, very bad. I quit using my nebulizer when I got into middle school, but even then, like, and still, anytime that I get sick, I mean, even the most minor things. I get strep and I have to have a new inhaler. I get an upper respiratory infection and I have to have a new inhaler. I have just a bad cough because of allergies and I have to have a new inhaler. Like, it's still very much in me. It's just not the way it was then. Like, it was super, super bad then, and it's a lot more tamed and like hidden now. It's very much suppressed. So that's the difference really in it with Logan and me. Especially he has a fever, and I don't know what to call it. He says his eyes hurt. They feel strained, which I didn't understand for the past couple of days, but tonight I'm getting it. Like, my eyes are exhausted. They are exhausted. They hurt. They feel like they are bulging out of my face just being open. Like, I'm like, that's how it feels like I have my eyes just because they're open. Not looking forward to getting tested because don't want to go to a hospital. Really don't want to go to a hospital. I've been in the hospital before for an extended period of time because of lung related issues. It's not fun. It was one of the worst things that's ever happened to me, and I'm not having a good time. But I do believe that I have COVID, so now I'm in the boat too. Great.
Logan's sleeping. He has both of the dogs. It was really kicking my ass. I slept all of day 4, technical day 4, since like all of it started. But I'm kind of changing the days up because it's day 4 since I got sick. So now it's based off of me and not the whole thing. So this is my day 4, and it's kicking my ass. Absolutely kicking my ass.
Okay, excuse my appearance because I mean I'm on like day 5 and obviously I've been wearing the same damn shirt and barely recording, like barely doing anything. My house is a damn mess. I'm recording this right now because this is like therapy for me and it's real, and the reason that I make the videos I make and ever have wanted to in the first place is because I think it'll be really cool for like my kids to watch me live my 20s. Like, if they want to when they're 20, they can watch me live my 20s. If they wanted to watch me live my 16s, well, I wanted them to watch that as well. But my 16s, when I was 16, like getting my car and all that and how it went and how it was and compare it, and I've always thought that was really cool. Like, other YouTubers, I'm always like, that's so cool. Like, their kids are gonna get to watch this one day and be like, wow. And because of that, that's really what drives me to want to make videos and stuff. Like, if I'm trying to tell my kids a story of something or a time in my life, like, there are videos that connect to it. And I think a big part of that for me, especially in the like right now, being in the moment of it, is being kind of brutally open and honest about it. And that's scary because being brutally open and honest on the internet is terrifying, and it gives you a lot of room for judgment. If somebody really wants to say something about you, they're going to. Like, you're opening yourself up to take in a lot of hate and a lot of criticism. But I need to hurry up because I'm just adding so much more time to this already long video. I just really want to touch on kind of what's been going on. So I talked early in the video on about the wedding because it really was going to be like a life update video, and I guess it still is, but in a different kind of way. All of the wedding stuff still applies, but in this very moment, I don't think I'm gonna get either of the things. I don't think we're gonna end up with the house. I don't think we're gonna end up with any of it. I don't think we're gonna end up with the honeymoon. I don't think we're gonna end up with the house. I don't think we're gonna end up with a wedding because of the things that have happened over the past 3-ish weeks. I'm not gonna go into depth about like 3 weeks ago because it's in the past, doesn't really matter now. We already moved on from it. All I'm gonna say is something happened 3 weeks ago, and that caused us to tap into our emergency funds. We had to use all of it. I'm gonna be honest. We used all of our emergency money. Not that we had any crazy savings. We did immediately before coming into the apartment because we were supposed to come into the apartment with it, and then some shit happened and then we didn't. And it wasn't amazing, but it was there. It was enough to help. But not forever. Like, it was like an aid and get your shit together.
So that's exactly what we did. We had to use the aid, so we used the aid and got our shit together. Shit was gotten together and figured out and was in place, and we were gonna still struggle for a little bit, but it was getting fixed. Like everything was gonna get back in line and back to how it should be, just in working order. And then we got COVID, which is what obliterated all of our savings, because we had like 3 bills come through over the first 3 days of us getting sick and then finding out about COVID. And so not the past 5 days, but a little bit before then, and that was the rest of the money. I'm not gonna lie. And so it's been a struggle with that, but rent comes up and literally tomorrow, and I have $7 in my account and Logan has 4. I have like $7.82 and he has $4.36 exactly. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep the apartment. I don't know if we're gonna lose the apartment. I don't know if we're just gonna pay extremely late and then as a result have it be completely fucked up. Again, it's a shit show. Like, it's a major shit show right now. But again, the only reason I'm sharing this is because if my kids have issues in the future, like, I want them to be like, oh, mom and dad did, but look at where they are now. Like, they had me, we had a decent life, at absolute least a decent life, and like, I'm here doing it on my own too now. Like, they obviously ended up getting it out of the dump. So I might document that, I might not, but I also don't want to divulge too much. Like, I can tell my kids in the future, they can watch and ask, and I can tell them, like, there are some things that just don't need to be on the internet. And honestly, this isn't one of the things that needs to be on the internet, but I'm putting it out there for the reasons that I am, and whether you understand them or not, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's what's happening. In my opinion, the way I'm seeing it and have been the past 2 days is we're losing the apartment that we just got. Day 6. Want to know a cute little fact? Other than the fact that Logan's right there staring at me, what you're hearing is him watching TikToks. Guess. I officially lost my taste and my smell. Nothing. And I can't even enjoy my pickles. The only enjoyable part is the crunch. That's it. That's day 6 for you. And I hope you enjoy. And that you're having a much better day than I. Because this is not a good day for me. Truly is not. So, there you go. That's how it's going. Truly. How it is going. Back with the bad quality because it's like, I don't even know how to help with the quality at this point, to be honest. I'm so exhausted. It is like 5:30 in the morning. Per usual, y'all don't know that, but most of these clips have been filmed at 5:30 in the morning. Now I'm taking the medicines that I'm taking, which are zinc. Right now, the medicines I'm taking right now, and Tylenol. This bag just has medicine in it. So, that's that. And it is, like I already said, 5:30 in the morning. And, Logan just went to bed, which is what's been happening. He goes to sleep, I wake up, and, because I go to sleep at night, and he wakes up. He plays video games. So, he goes to sleep around now, I wake up around now. Look at our cute mixing bowls. They have lids. This is my favorite part about him. His family brought over watermelon while I was asleep, apparently, and Logan left it in the bag and just laid the bag that I'm assuming that they brought it over in, and he just laid it down in the fridge, and now there is liquid all over the top shelf of our fridge. And we had fruit in there, and it's completely covered now. So all that fruit's bad now, and this looks really, really wet, and I don't know how I feel about that. I love watermelon, but this doesn't look like good watermelon. It looks like you know when like a strawberry is too soggy and it's not good. You know how watermelon can do the same thing. That's what this looks like. Like, look at it. I don't think you can tell on the camera, but maybe. I'm scared. I don't really want to eat it. I was really excited when he told me that there was watermelon. I was really excited. There's a piece close to a rind. I couldn't taste anything. So for texture, it's like weird. I don't know. It is squishy. I probably am not gonna eat it. I'm gonna go put it back in the fridge. But now it's in a bowl with a lid and won't continue to ruin our fridge. And I'm gonna have to clean that, so. Yep. Good morning. I'm in the room to wake him up, but now he's awake. Say hi. Love you for real. I'm for real. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
So it's now almost 3 and Logi's awake, and we're both awake now. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm awake again. That's how it works. I'm awake for the clips and then I literally miss sleep the rest of the day. But I was going to film all 14 days because I knew I wasn't going to film anything, but I talked so damn much that the video is already long enough. So this is going to be the end of this one, but I am probably going to release either another one or I'm going to start daily vlogging again because it's what I want to do, but I'm going to try and get past all of COVID, so I'm most likely going to wait and just do another 7-day vlog of the end of COVID and what happens and how like the transition out goes, and I promise I will be better about it. Bye-bye, baddies. Missing someone. I know I talked a lot throughout this entire video, but it was very important to me that I come back in the way that I want to come back and like actually be here the way I want to have it be. So it was very important that I talk a lot, and it was essentially a comeback. So y'all needed updates. I needed to know what was happening. The only thing is, I don't fucking know what's happening either, as you can tell.